The Business Today Awards ceremony, which recognizes the top 25 enterprises registered with the Colombo Stock Exchange, took place last evening. Minister of Irrigations and Water Resource Management Nimal Siripala de Silva was the chief guest at the event, while opposition leader Ranil Wickremesinghe was the guest of honor. The group, including diplomats, politicians as well as representatives from the business community, were present at the event.
In the year 2003, Sri Lanka's debt to GDP ratio, which is the equivalent of your debt to your income, was as high as 105%. In the year 2005, it had come down to 91%. Over the last 8 years, notwithstanding all the public investment that you have seen, which you travel on, with which you get your electricity, you should understand that the debt to GDP ratio has come down to 78%. So something has been done in order to make the country a lot more feasible and a lot more viable. And that is important for us to recognize.
The private sector has done very well in certain areas. But in the area of social responsibility, have you done enough for the people of this country? The 20% of the cream of the society, the wealthiest persons, probably including most of you all here, consume 4,200 billion a year last year. 20% the poor people had consumed only 312 billion. So you see the disparity. This is where the social unrest will occur. The war is over. Terrorism is over. But we have a bigger challenge ahead. How we are pushing our poor people who are below the poverty line. It has come down under our government. But how we are pushing them to the middle income group. That is the role the private sector will have to play. Private sector has a greater responsibility to ensure this gap is not widened. It becomes more and more closer and push these people to the middle income level.
Now what puzzles me is why I am a regular fixture here. I am not in the top 25. I have no stake in them. But somehow or other, Podihandru and I are both here regularly. Both from the Gangarama, one representing the Sangha and the other representing the laity. So I thought I am invited here as the only discordant voice. But I must say, the leader of the house also joined me. But I don't think he went as far as I am planning to go. But I thought of raising here some of the questions I hear on the economy from the people. Once I thought I should share with you. Those who are in the 20s, who come into the market, job market, ask, what are the jobs for us? They want a good future. They want to know that their job being security. Those in their 30s and 40s who are married, trying to build a house, to educate children, and to send them abroad, ask where are the jobs with good pay? And when I ask this from you, the third group, the private sector, you say, where is the workforce? You talked about the 20% minister today when you gave the thing. I should ask the question of the first top percent, 1%. Anyway, they all want a share in the country as well. A social safety net which is viable both in terms of economy and good governance.